Hey guys, welcome back to another video. And today, as you read by the title, Acid Adventures. And what you're watching now is, finally, The Last of Us. I finally got it to upload. And what I'm basically going to be talking about is a couple of stories, and I'm going to tell you how acid affects you, or at least how it affected me as a person. And I know a lot of people are curious of like how drugs like may affect them. That's why I make these videos, is like how to educate people and tell you how things will like affect you and stuff like that, and like a couple stories and just just regular stuff. But it's a special video, or at least to me, cuz acid is one of my favorite drugs. And I've done a lot of acid in my day. In my voice crack, in my day. But how it affects you. When I was doing acid and like popping a lot of tabs, I think the most tabs I've ever popped was probably a strip. And a strip is 10 tabs for people that don't know. That may seem like a lot of acid to some people, but I could handle my stuff. Or at least I used to. I haven't done it in a while. But what how it affects you. Y- um I mean just imagine like your whole like perception, like, or your vision is like has a filter on it. So like everything's like more electric kind of, because like with shrooms it's more like earthy and it's like stuff like that. But like how acid affects you is kind of more like say you look at something and it's like kind of wiggly kind of, cuz like I remember the first time, or the first, I think this is like the second third time I done it. I was in a friend's car with a friend, which he's not important, so I'm not going to give him a name. But I was in his car and I was riding with him, and basically when I saw this stop sign, it basically like jiggled. You know, like those like wiggly inflatable arm dudes with like outside of like car shops and like car dealerships. That's basically what it looked like. It kind of like just wiggled, kind of. But like that's why I like acid. It's so unpredictable, and like every trip is different, or at least to like most people. And it's never the same. Like 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 with acid, it's like one of those drugs, like psychedelics in general just like have that effect. It's just different every time. Like usually drugs you will like know like what to expect, and like what's basically going on. But like with acid and stuff like that, like if you guys ever heard of like MK Ultra, I heavily like suggest you guys like watch like a documentary on how like the government tried to mind control people, because it's really interesting on how like they actually like tried to mind control people. Yeah, if you don't believe me, look it up like right now. But anyway, how it basically affects you is just completely like off the wall, dude. It's crazy. Like I didn't know what I was like getting into. I think the first time I tried it, nothing really happened. That happens with a lot of people. Sometimes you have to like do it a couple times to like start feeling the effects. Like with my friend that I'm gonna actually talk about here, like actually right now, he did not like feel it, because like actually the first time I ever done it was with my friend. I'm gonna call him Vinny, or Vince. Huh. Yeah, I'm gonna call him Vince. Fuck it. Me and Vince were basically just chilling in his living room, right? And we were just usually like playing like some games and stuff. And basically, when I was in his living room, I didn't tell him I had like usually I would just come over with stuff. The first time I ever went over to his house, I we were like chilling he had like two houses. Yeah, yeah, cuz he lived cuz his mom and dad were divorced. So I went over to his mom's house and basically like she has like a she lives like kind of like on a farm kind of. So I went into their barn and they had this big ass poker table in there, which is really fucking cool. But the first time I met him, I actually was like smoking like like I brought over an ounce and I didn't tell them, and I just whipped out the fucking ounce and I was just like, "You guys trying to smoke?" And we just smoked out the entire fucking barn, the entire barn. I don't know why I have voice cracks so much. I swear I'm not going through puberty. I swear to fuck. But this time I was over at his dad's house with him, and basically, I didn't tell him that I had acid, but I whipped it out, and I was just like, "Yo, bro, let's do it." I only had like 2.5 tabs, but I mean that's more than enough to get the job done. Or at least for me, I was tripping ass, but I don't think he felt anything. Yeah, yeah, he told me that he didn't feel anything because I think he swallowed it. He didn't let it dissolve on his tongue like you're supposed to. When you take acid, you're supposed to let it like swirl it around in your tongue or like in your mouth real good, so you can feel it and it'll absorb into your body. You know, when you swallow it you don't really feel anything, but like when you like just swirl it around in your tongue and just like let it sit there, that's when like everything I don't know how that fucking works. You tell me. I have no fucking idea. But basically I had taken these tabs, and something else that I want to say, when there's this dude that like came over that day. I have no idea who the fuck it was. Don't fucking tell me. I was tripping ass. But I mean, this is one of the first times I done it. I think this is actually the first time that I done acid. But like when I was over at his house, this dude came over, and basically I tried to look at his face, but it was like pixelated, bro. It looked like you look like a fucking Minecraft character. I'm like, bro, did Steve fucking come over, dude? I'm like, what the fuck's going on here? And I remember his dad was basically like, "Oh, don't mind him. He's on acid or whatever." I don't know why he looked so excited when he said that. I don't know. But he was like, "Yeah, he's just on acid. Don't mind him." I mean, I was acting like a fucking fool, dude. I was acting like a fucking idiot. Um, and basically, when I think a little bit after that, they were going to go get some food from the grocery store, and basically they were just like, "You want to go get some food from the grocery store?" And I was like, "Bet," I mean, I'm on acid, and bro, everything's fun when you're on acid. Like when you're on acid, make sure you have something to do, or at least just go outside if anything, because like everything's all colorful, everything's nice, like I don't know, it's a vibe. It's a vibe. But like when I went to the grocery store, I was just basically feeling everything cuz your senses are heightened when you are on LSD. So basically I was just basically feeling everything. I was like feeling some bags of rice, just like oh. Oh no, I think I was like cooking somebody when I was in there, cuz when I'm with this friend in particular, Vince, we just start cooking everything. It's just funny as fuck, like a lot of me and my friends just do that, it's just funny. We But anyway, I don't really remember much of that night, but basically I gotta tell you something. um The first time I got arrested, I was on 3 tabs of acid. It was Like, okay, now I gotta tell you about that. When I got arrested, I basically I was fucking with this girl at this time. And basically this girl had asked me to like go to like the just do some shit. I don't know, just like go to like the store or some shit. Or and I was on LSD and I think I had gave her some. So we were both like out of like under the influence. So basically this girl, I could tell she was fucked up. She started swerving everywhere, and I was just like, "Oh fuck, should I not be in this car right now?" Even being that fucked up, I was just like, "Fuck, should I even be in this car right now?" I don't even know, but I was just so fucked up. I was just relaxed. I didn't even give a fuck. And basically, when we were coming back from the store, she said, "Oh yeah, let's go pick up something for my house real quick." And me not even thinking anything of it, I was like, "Yeah, sure. Let's go over to your house real quick. To me being a gentleman. I'm not gonna be like, nah, bitch, take me back to my house right now, bitch. What the fuck are you doing? I'm gonna be like, yeah, sure. Let's go back to your house." So, right as we were swerving to go to her house, I saw that there were police officers there at the house, and I was just like, "What the fuck is going on?" Like I don't know, but basically, I looked over at her and she looked worried as fuck, and I was just like, and then I got worried because she was worried, and we were both on acid, so like I was just like, oh fuck, dude, I don't know what to do. But so I mean, I wasn't driving, she was driving. So she was kind of like she was kind of hoping that the cops didn't see us, but when she fucking swerved, like obviously the cops fucking seen us. So we were fucking basically she was running away from the cops. But eventually the cops had caught up to us, and basically uh dude, I do not know how I pulled this off, dude. I don't know, dude. I still think about that. I'm just like, how the fuck did I pull this off? I was talking to the cops like I was fucking sober, dude. But I was tripping ass. I noticed that when I was actually in jail, when I was actually in there, and basically, I don't know, one of the cops was cool, but one the other cop was kind of a dickhead. I guess they were playing the good cop bad cop situation. But so yeah, they took me down to downtown, and when I was there, I don't I remember one of the cops was like, "Yo, do you want to call somebody or something?" And I felt like this cop was just trying to get my password to my phone. Cause I know they be doing that, and I was just like, no, no, no. I was just like, no, no, no. Just take me to the I don't remember exactly what I said, but I just basically said no, and he took me to the seating area to like put me in my cell, and basically when I was in there, thank God I had something to distract myself with, because they had like this small little TV for the inmates. And basically, I was just watching like some NBA, just like trying to pass the time. And I remember this. When I was sitting there, I was basically it was basically like a white brick wall, and basically I was just looking at the lines on the wall, and they were moving, and I was just like, man, I'm tripping ass. And then I remember this motherfucking neck ass motherfucker that was in the jail, like trying to act like an inmate. He was trying to come up to me. He was like, "So what are you in here for?" And I didn't even fucking like. I was just like, "Nigga." He asked me that, and then I had look at them. I had looked at him, and I was just like, I'm not even gonna respond to this dude. And I just started watching NBA. It was funny as fuck. But basically after that, I mean, had my mom pick me up, and I mean, she wasn't too happy about that, but I didn't know I was gonna get fucking arrested, dude. What the fuck? And yeah, I haven't talked to that girl since, dude. I fucking just I just kind of just ghosted her ass. I mean, I'm gonna stop talking before I get in trouble. But anyway, fuck it. I'm gonna tell you another acid story. Fuck it. When I was usually when I would do acid, you know Mr. T. I would usually do it with Mr. T. And basically, me and Mr. T, we love to do substances together. You know, we're just good friends and stuff. And he has said that he will hop on a podcast, but like we're just still working out the logistics and stuff. So stay tuned for that. But you know, eventually he said he'll hop on a podcast with me. So I was just like, yeah, cool. You know, we're just gonna get everything like situated and like have everything like you know worked out before like we that actually happens. Still working on a couple other videos and oh and yeah, just stay tuned for all that. And basically, um, when me and like I remember like a couple times. I would actually do it with him pretty often. I gave him some acid for his birthday one time, but I had remembered like specifically like I remember this time taking acid with him and going to like a park or some shit. It was like actually it was like kind of more like a national park kind of. It's kind of like kind of like a more of a forest area, and basically when you're outside like on acid, everything's like I don't know, nature just becomes way more pretty than it is. You know, like I could start seeing like all the different shades of green and like start seeing like all like this like everything just looks way more beautiful. You know, like I don't really know how to describe it. If I could describe it, I wish I would. I wish I could, but I don't know. It was like it's amazing, you know, kind of. But like usually me and Mr. T would just like take like I don't know. Here's like the rundown of like if we would like pop acid, you know, cuz like when you do acid, you usually have to have something to do. You know, like or else it's like kind of like you don't want to be sitting in the house all day just watching the fucking TV, you know. I mean, you could, but I mean, that's not what I want to be fucking doing. But I think we had like a couple blunts and we were just like, "Yo, let's go out to the park and like let's go smoke while we're on acid because like man, I love smoking when I'm on acid. I don't know, I just like to watch the smoke go up everywhere. Just like ooh. like um I think we went over to the park and we were hotboxing and we were just like, "Yo, let's go outside of the car and like let's go like walk, you know, to see like since we're on acid, we don't want to waste like the trip, even though it's like fucking all day trip, you know. They like trips are usually don't I don't want to say anything in case if I might be wrong, but I mean I don't know. It's like basically all day. That's all I'm gonna say. All day. Because trips are a very long time. I know like shrooms are like 5 to 6 hours, but I totally forgot. But I know it's a lot more. But basically, me and Mr. T we went to the park and we were smoking, and then we were just like, "Yo, let's hop out. Let's go look at the like nature and stuff." And we were just like. just looking at nature and shit. And I don't know why it's so hard for me to recall what happened. Every time when I do acid, it's so hard for me to like pinpoint a story. Usually on other drugs, it's a lot more memorable, even on fucking Xans, which is fucking like I don't know. That's astonishing. You would think that like when you pop a bar, you would forget fucking everything, which is usually what happens. But I don't know. With me, it's kind of different. But um I don't know. When I start to think of like something, it's like kind of like not that memorable. I guess I should have planned this out. um, but I mean, I've had a lot of good times on acid. I would used to sell it a lot because I mean I said I would like to I used to sell it a lot because I don't know, it was really good money. I would get it for pretty cheap, and like I would just start flipping it on like Snapchat before the Snapchat purge happened. Which I don't know if you. Oh yeah, I told you about that in my life story video. And basically, what the Snapchat purge was basically before all like before everything used to get deleted. Everybody and their mom was on Snapchat, and especially the plugs. And all the plugs were on fucking Snapchat because I don't know, it was just like kind of the place to be at the time. And at this time, it was kind of like the wild wild west. Everybody would like when they're like selling, they usually would just like post on their story, and they would just like start selling on there. But like just make sure you just had to make sure that your location wasn't on because like that's how a lot of people got busted. And well basically when all that shit happened, you know, that's kind of when I kind of like stopped selling at that point. But I mean like I still had a few connects at the time, but I'm totally done with that life now. I don't do that shit no more. That shit's not me. I mean, I just used to do it at the time because like I mean, it was too good of an opportunity to pass up. So I was just like, yo, let's just like get this shit popping, you know? Like I'm getting good stuff for a good price and and I have all the connects. So like why the fuck not? You know, it's like a low risk high reward situation. I mean like if you're smart about it. A lot of motherfuckers were kind of dumb and they got kind of caught up. Like there's this dude that I'm not going to talk about. Well, I'm not going to say his name, but there's this dude that is doing like I think like 25 to life right now because of like just dumb shit. And basically, I mean that could have been one of my friends, but I mean good thing he's smart. And notice how I'm not saying any names, because I mean I don't want anything to like come back to me or anything like that, or just anyone, you know, like because that stuff's not it, and I don't want anybody to be caught up because of one of my stupid fucking videos. So basically, I'm trying to think if I have any more stories to talk about. Uh, I mean, I remember this one time. I mean, also, when you're doing acid, make sure you have some Xanax with you. This is the only time I'm going to encourage Xanax. When you're doing acid, because what Xanax does to it basically kills an acid trip. Like completely. Like I've tested it out multiple times and it really works, you know? It's really surprising the first time I heard of it. Uh my plug was like basically like, "Yo, are like if you're having a bad trip, just take a Xanax because like I would usually buy them together, you know? So, I mean, I would just, I would have it like anyway, so I would just like all right, bet, you know, like if I'm having a bad trip, I would just pop one. And this one time I did have a bad trip. And I was just like, uh, all right, bet I'm gonna see if this works. And after I popped it, coincidentally enough, it fucking worked, and I was just like, oh shit, this is like insane, because like I've never like heard of like anything like this before. So I was just like, cool, this works. So I'm gonna start doing this from now on. So anytime I just wanted to like get like stop a trip, I would just pop a Zan, like I actually did that multiple times. Like it's kind of crazy how it works, because like I think like acid like since like it's a downer, yeah, since it's like a downer, it just like basically just like negates all of the effects. It's kind of crazy. Um, but anyway, what I was talking about, basically I remember doing this one time with my brother, like doing acid this one time with my brother and Mr. T, and basically I remember like this like just like this is one of my most memorable trips because like basically like I was like just chilling on my bed right here, and I have a futon in my room. So basically, Mr. T and my brother were chilling on the futon, and I was just chilling on my bed. And basically they were watching some TV, and I don't know why, but like when I was looking, like the room was completely dark. The only light that was coming on was from my TV. So basically, I was looking at them, and like the TV was coming off like the light of the TV was coming in like kind of like it was the only light. So I was just like looking at it, and I don't know, it was just like so weird. It was kind of like I don't know, kind of like give you like some what's that movie? Uh, I'm not gonna say like The Ring, but kind of like The Ring vibes, because like I don't know, it's kind of crazy. Like you could have good trips and you can have bad trips. It all depends on your setting, and it all also depends on your the people you're hanging around. Because a trip could go south real fucking quick. You just got to make sure that you're with the right people and you're kind of in the right setting, kind of. Just that's why you want to make sure that you have like things going on to like kind of make you forget, like just in case like you do have a bad trip. You want to have like good vibes going on like at all times. Make sure you have like if not anything, you're not going to do anything, make sure you have some music going on. Or fucking like if you're going to do acid for a while, make an acid playlist. It's better that than nothing. You don't want to like have like some like just bad trips aren't it. You don't want to have a bad trip. But also I want to talk about again. Thanks for watching my videos. It really does help. You may not think that it helps that much, but your views and your likes and even subscribing, it helps a lot. And I don't know. I can't stress this enough in like every video that I have. But thanks for just watching my videos. I don't know. I don't feel like that I'm that like cool of like a person, to watch or anything like that. But I don't know. I still feel like I have some like good stories to tell. And like some like I don't know. I just feel like it's cool, like people want to. I don't know. It's just cool. It's just cool. But yeah, thanks again for watching my videos, and I'm gonna be dropping more videos here soon, so stay tuned for all that. And with that being said, it was nice talking to you guys, and it was nice telling you my experiences. So I'm gonna so thanks for watching my videos. I'm going to leave now. So bye, peace.